John Hook, Dakota Allen, and Kenneth. We'll start this podcast by sending our thoughts and prayers with all the victims and families of the downtown shootings from the other day. Pretty messed up world we're living in, and we're hoping for speedy recoveries and the officer involved stable but critical, so hopefully he continues to pull through and is able to overcome that evil. So, but again, I just want to send our thoughts and prayers to all the victims and families, and pray for peace and love moving forward. So, with that being said, this is going to be our weekly recap of Raw. We're going to throw it to John Hook over there and let him go through the rundown.
We started off Raw with Dominic absolutely fumbling the opening segment.
Keep your name out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Real shaky.
Yeah, and people sticking their noses in Judgment Day's business. I don't know how
two shakies.
I don't know how you fumbled that twice, but I mean,
he did.
And then we had Damian Priest come out.
Getting to him.
That's true. Then we had Damian Priest come out and face Rey Mysterio in a match. Damian Priest ended up winning with the help of Dom. All that one coming a mile away. Y'all got any thoughts on that?
I thought Finn came out.
Or not? Yeah, I'm sorry. It was Finn. I was tired when I typed that voice. Yeah. Shout out to Dom.
Dominic Jr. over there.
Yeah, that's fair.
3 shakies. You're out.
Yep.
But typical stuff. I guess we're still running with the storyline. Don't see any need for it, but whatever. Match is great. 2 legends. Starting to see a trend here with the fuckery endings. It seems to be all time now, and it's really starting to get.
Vinnie Mac is back. God damn it.
And God damn it, yeah. But
I think Triple H had a ton of those too. I'm not defending
Vince
at all, but seems like every. Yeah, go ahead, my bad.
It sounds like you got a hush money payment over there, John.
I did not have sexual relations with that employee. In the words of Vince McMahon. I wonder how much he spent on paying off female superstars.
I don't know, but you never see them wearing stuff that's cheap.
Right? And they're getting the first class tickets and travel expenses done.
If only we could get them some decent security to go around with everybody, but here we are. Get superstars getting harassed, getting off of airplanes, but no security. It's on your own.
The Endeavor contract says McMahon, but not Vincent McMahon.
Get back to the rundown here. We had Lita getting attacked backstage, and they brought back the 2017 angle with Enzo Amore and Big Cass of who attacked Enzo.
Crazy.
Yeah. This had Vinnie Mac written all over it, though. And then Trish and Becky defended the tag team titles against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Bum, 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 bum. Who called that turn? This podcast did.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yep.
No, don't be sorry. Talk your shit, Ken.
I'm telling you guys, I'm going to go on a rant here at the end of this.
Oh, goodness. But in defense of Trish in this, I'm defending Vinnie Mac twice. This is getting bad. She said when she came back that she wanted to have a heel turn. She got it, but this is the most Vince booking I've ever seen. He doesn't have any new ideas. He just brings stuff up from years ago. But, so Trish turns on Becky at the end of the match. Liv and Raquel get the tag titles as the outside of Damage Control is the only 2 legitimate tag teams in the women's division. If I'm forgetting anybody, please correct me. But that's the only 2 I can think of.
No, you've got a few that are thrown together right now. You've got Damage Control, God, they were all like Shotzi and Natalia. You got Ronda and Shayna, which I think they're setting that match up for Backlash.
Forgot about that one.
Yeah, so I mean, I think they're trying to form a few of the tag matches, but I think this puts Becky and Bayley on another collision course for a title run. So, but
their matches never miss.
Yeah, I'm just never gonna. You know what? I'll save that for the rant later. So, Dakota, what's your thoughts, buddy?
Back to what I said. What was it? Last week's or the week before? But Vince is truly back in charge. Vince hates tag teams. Vince hates women's wrestling. This is not going to end well for anybody. Let's be honest.
No, it's not. And again, foreshadowing a little bit of my complaints here later on is how many times do we gotta get the same build up to this shit? Oh, the tag partner gets hurt right before the match. Someone steps in. Somebody does a turn on somebody. Oh no! Does it sound familiar?
3 in the last 2 months.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna keep professional till the end. So go ahead. Go to the next match, sir.
Well, speaking of complaints, here's another one. Bobby Lashley versus Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed is the absolute worst at selling anything in the history of professional wrestling.
No. Don't you compliment Nia Jax in my goddamn presence.
All right. Men's professional wrestling. Professional wrestling.
Okay.
The no selling of Bobby Lashley's punches at the end was pissing me the hell off. This dude is a potato with extremities. He is absolutely terrible. He's trying to do his best of Typhoon and the other fat ass. I can't think of his name either. Sorry. Earthquake. Sorry.
Natural disasters, bro.
Well, this fucking match was a natural disaster. But
so, don't mean to jump you, Dakota. I'm gonna get this topic off my mind here. Did we not see the same shit with fucking Brock Lesnar? Oh, we have two powerhouses that are gonna refuse to submit to each other. Unstoppable force meets immovable object. Oh God, how's the match gonna end? In a fucking count-out disqualification. Eat a bowl of dicks.
At least the Brock Lesnar Bobby Lashley makes more sense. Like, those are two legitimate fucking guys I wouldn't want to get caught by. Both of them heavyweight MMA champions in different fucking
the only
companies, two legitimate fucking monster humans, and then you got Battle Hippo over here and Bronson fucking Reed.
Going Battle Cow?
No, it's an upgrade from a Battle Cow, all right? A hippo's actually fucking terrifying.
So here's my no-sell potato. No-sell potato.
I mean, I wouldn't want to run into Bronson Reed at the goddamn Golden Corral, all right?
What I'm saying, though, is, and it's the same thing we talked about when I talked about Rhea and Bianca. The only time that Brock and Bobby should ever be on a collision course is for a fucking title.
Mm-hmm.
Because neither one of them want to be pinned. Neither one of them want to let the other person go over the top of them. They're both, like you said, they're alpha fucking predator males. Like, they are top tier when it comes to genetics. Don't put these two in a fucking squash match and a fucking, what was it? Rumble? When he kicked him in the nuts and got the disqualification?
Yeah, like a throwaway mid-card match? No.
Right. They're both too good, dude. And like, I can see why Bobby Lashley's been pissed with his booking lately, dude, because he had that squash stuff with Brock, didn't go anywhere. Then he was supposed to go with Bray, that didn't go anywhere. Now he's got something going on with Bronson Reed. What? Get him back in the USA Championship picture. Get him somewhere back to where he's moving and doing something instead of fighting these Goliath men and not getting any outcome from it.
They won't do that right now because they're trying to protect Theory.
Which is fine. You can protect Theory, but at least give Bobby meaningful story or decent matches. He can work with fucking anybody.
Oh, I agree. I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
No, I got it. I agree.
Put it, Shane. All right.
Before you blow your quad, too.
Ooh.
Sorry, too real.
Yeah, that's a legit possibility.
We'll find out this Saturday. Stone over bar.
We're not doing that now. I had to back out of it.
Oh.
But Donovan had to as well. We'll plug this real quick before we move on. OVW is having a all steel cage pay-per-view this weekend. It's also going to be available on is it Fightville? Is that the name of the?
I could stream it for us if we don't want to get it and get tickets.
Yeah.
We can sit here and do a
Yeah,
little watch party like this.
I don't want to sit next to a bunch of sweaty, sticky people like we did last time.
Big meaty men slapping meat.
And yeah, I'd rather just watch it from the comfort of my home. And that way, if I want to get up and leave, I can instead of being crammed into that arena. I love OVW, but man, we need a bigger arena there, especially for the big stuff.
It's about time for an upgrade there.
But
yeah,
right, yeah, looks like we'll have us a little watch party for that. I did not know they were doing that. Love some good OVW action. For those of you who also don't know and know about EC3, he's there as well.
Yeah.
Boom.
But yeah, it's going to be an all steel cage pay-per-view. Whenever we figure out what the link is, we'll definitely post that on Twitter. But
does Donovan have a for sure match for it?
Donovan is booked, but he doesn't know who his opponent is. But he is excited. He's excited about it.
Well, hell yeah, good for Donovan. Like, we love a good come up.
Yeah, but he's in a tag team similar to the Viking Raiders. I don't know his tag team partner. I'm sorry, I can't plug you right now if you're watching, but it's they look really, really similar to Viking Raiders.
Please
a little bit more.
Please be Al Snow.
It's not Al Snow.
No.
But they are both behemoth men.
Head.
Yeah. So where are we at here? Excuse me, the beer's hitting tonight, boys. But to get back to the rundown, Cody calls up Brock Lesnar for Backlash and gives the whole predator and prey, how Brock sees everybody as prey.
Guess who called that? This podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's getting a little too predictable if all five of our brain cells combined can come up with how this shit's gonna go. Ken's got all five. Me and Dakota are just here.
Only you guys have something every now and then.
But
we're here for funny moments. That's about it at this point.
I'm here for the blandness and the reading.
The whole booking is just becoming a YouTube funny moment at this point, and it's fucking pathetic.
Yeah, I'm only here to bitch about Bray Wyatt and the 3 fucking feet.
Can't even bitch about that. There's bigger things to bitch about now. Like
Yeah,
Bronson fucking Reed, that big motherfucker. I bet he smell like hippo neck. I guarantee it.
I'm going to say this, and I probably mean it. I'd rather see Bray Wyatt in a match than Bronson Reed.
I would love to see Bray take on Bronson Reed just to make the highlight dream.
I would rather O.J. Simpson date my white daughter than sit through that.
Oh, no. For both of those statements. Any thoughts on the promo?
Great promo. Cody's always good on the mic. We kind of knew that this is where this was heading after the betrayal. We knew that Cody was going to call him out. We knew it was going to be set for Backlash. Bobby will accept. We'll have a couple of dance moves for the next couple of weeks until Backlash, and then they'll get in the ring. And then go from there. Cody will overcome it, beat Brock, go over even more than he is now, setting him back on a collision course for Roman.
At either SummerSlam or WrestleMania, unless CM Punk shows up to face him at SummerSlam, it's the John Cena arc all over again.
I mean, I'd pop if Punk showed up. I ain't gonna lie to nobody.
I mean, I'd be pissed off about how we know how it's going to end, though.
True. I think SummerSlam will finally be rid of it, unless, Vincenzo.
Ooh. When is the draft?
Keeps
now
up
that.
with the shit. They said after Backlash, correct?
Now that.
That's what my thought was.
The draft is after Backlash, correct?
Yeah, he said a couple weeks, so I'm guessing it's going to be after Backlash.
Word.
If I had to guess, it's going to be the Monday after Backlash. Reset everything. Go from there.
Some titles are going to be split.
Which I'm not opposed to.
So, you keep your mega superstar in Roman with the title, and he doesn't even have to lose the other one. So Vinnie Mac can go stroke his ego to that.
It'll be
Whatever he
Omos
does.
versus Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley versus Great Khali for the vacant title.
And
Oh,
for
I
shits
will.
and giggle,
With Bronson Reed, special guest referee.
that's what I was going to say was, for shits and giggle, we throw in Bronson Reed.
But we know who will win that one. It'll be Brock, because, I mean, Brock's defeated every black WWE champion the past several years. I'm not joking. Look it up. He's been the one to beat them all.
No fact checkers needed. I like it.
And then back to the rundown. We had the
Sorry,
Uso.
Hook, sorry.
Nope, you're fine. We need to let these run a little longer. Usually we just read through these and we're done. But
Over here, like Rikishi, I did it for the Rock.
I did it for the people.
And then Kurt Angle, I'm going to drink a big glass of milk.
I want to drink a few Steve Weisers.
Get in my pickup truck.
Listen to the Backstreet Boys.
It'll never be as good as it used to be.
I can't lean all the way back in this. I was going to sit up like the Undertaker, but I would not be able to get up. I'm too fat for that.
One more time, he can rest in peace. All right.
Then we had the Usos and Alpha Academy. I mean, this was a predictable match, but it was an absolute banger in my opinion.
Oh, I thoroughly
Best
enjoyed
match
it.
of the night.
Yeah, this is definitely match of the night because the next two were dog shit.
Which is really sad.
Yeah. Y'all got any thoughts on this match before we move on?
Predictable. Hate to see Alpha Academy keep losing because I do believe that they're one of the best tag teams in the division, but I get we're going story purposes, so we'll buy in and play along. But God bless, dude. Like Chad Gable is fucking top tier, just getting buried.
He got that dog in him. I'm telling you.
He does.
It's crazy to think that they held the tag team titles at one point. Same with the Street Profits, but But back to the rundown. We had the match that no one asked for. Io Sky, Piper Niven, and Mia Yim, Michin, whatever they feel like calling her this week. After Bayley gave up her spot in the match, and Io Sky got the win. Dakota, I'm going to start you off with this one. What do you think about it?
Honestly, Io Sky didn't look bad. It looked like NXT Io Sky. Like, I guess she's finally finding her fucking ring work ability again. I don't know, but it wasn't a terrible match. I don't see Io Sky being the one to dethrone Bianca, but give us something to fucking watch for now that's a little bit different and not entirely predictable.
Yeah. Ken, what's your thoughts, man?
Same stupid shit. Same, we're going to put her in this. Something's going to happen.
Who's the woman hater now?
What do you say?
Said, who's the woman hater now?
I'm not the woman hater now. Everything seems to be following the same shit, dude. Like, we'll get this storyline, something will happen, somebody will fall out, somebody else jump in, the match will get changed. It is what it is.
Yeah. There was a couple cool spots in this, but I mean, we know who was going to win from the start. Was hoping we'd see Bayley in a match because she's the only one of the three that I think can carry the women's division, but here we are. Potential Bayley split, though. The way she reacted at the end seemed like she was happy but kind of upset at the same time.
I wonder who's next for the heel turn.
Well, it'd be a face turn.
Either way.
Either way.
I wonder who's set for another turn.
Wonder. Who?
Who?
Bayley who?
Bobby who?
Bayley who? Jesus. All right, carry on.
Thank God for you catching that New Day reference there. Go to. Hey, all right.
I'm here for.
Then we ended the night with Solo, Shit Koa, and Kevin. I'm carrying the whole company on my back. Owens.
And what happened, John? Was it a fuckery finish?
Oh, yes. I called this hours ahead of time.
Man called it at 9 o'clock.
As soon as they announced it, Solo Sikoa looked great in NXT. He needs to go back to NXT so they can make him watchable again. I cannot stand this shit.
I don't think anybody can.
What did that comedian do? I cannot stand this shit. Click, 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 bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. Yes. My God. Can we get just a fucking normal match to end a show? Whether it be a normal show or a fucking pay-per-view. Can anybody tell me why every match has to end with some fuckery? Oh, Solo's taking on Kevin. Guess who can't be there? Guess who's going to be at ringside? Guess who's going to interfere in the match? Guess who's going to win? Guess who's going to come out and save said person and get the shit beat out of them? Right? I digress. Carry on.
Just matching your flow there. Oh, so we're going to transition to what grinds our gears. Ken, you've been waiting all episode. We're going to let you go first.
Here's what's going to happen. We're going to get a triple threat tag team match with Riddle, Kevin, and Sammy versus the Usos and Solo. Guess who's going to lose that match? The Usos and Solo. Guess what's going to happen? Roman's going to lose trust in everybody. What's going to happen? Cody beats Brock at Black Backlash. What happens? They go to SummerSlam. Guess who loses because he doesn't have anybody in his corner? Huh. I'm telling you guys, this is getting fucking old. I am over all of it. They told one of the greatest stories in wrestling history. Like, they built this thing from the ground up, and I give them all the credit in the world. But they have literally shit the bed with it for the last year. Every match ends on fuckery. Every match ends with a fucking super kick. Every match ends with Solo spiking somebody in the fucking throat. Solo's not going to be successful in WWE because he's attached to all this stupid shit. We always ask who's going to be the answer to the Solo problem. Didn't expect to be Matt Riddle, but we have it now.
Matt freaking Riddle.
Thank you, Mr.
Which I'm fine
Cornette.
with. Sorry, I'll digress. I'll put the mic back down and let y'all go off. Sorry.
That sounded like Cornette rant right there.
No, there wasn't enough motherfuckers in there for it to be Cornette.
You're not wrong.
I'm trying to keep it PG-13. Trying to throw just one in right now and then keep it PG-13.
You know what? I'm going to go last this time. I ain't got no Bray Wyatt to rant about. Dakota, you're up.
I don't know what more you want me to rant about. Like, it's shit. It's all fucking shit.
I mean, you had a lot to say about switching to AEW. So go off, Queen.
I'm just saying, last week's AEW Dynamite just kind of tickled that good tism part of the brain. Like,
Was there a lot of interferences?
after the matches, after there's already been beaten clean, there's been a couple.
You see why I tickled that tism part? Because it finished cleanly.
That and it's American Dragon heel Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson now. Again, I'm sorry. So it's just brutal and
how dare you?
It's fucking great. I'm loving it.
I did love the entrance by the Guns.
Oh my god, that's the hardest
amazing.
fucking entrance I've ever seen. To lose the titles.
I was gonna say Dom's entrance to WrestleMania. If he just had a great build to WrestleMania, that would have been one of the best.
The entrance pleased the Fiora very much.
Yeah.
Oh,
but yeah, AEW is going to be going to some big venues here soon too.
the Wembley show, like that's going to be a big test for them to see if they're actually going to hold on as a company.
Yeah, I mean they're going to hold on, but it's if they can keep catch up to WWE. But Vince keeps doing this shit.
It ain't going to be fucking hard.
Oh, all right. Here we go. The Judgment Day storyline with Rey Mysterio and Dom should have ended at WrestleMania. The screwy finishes with them are just as bad, if not worse, than the Bloodline. I mean, you basically nailed the whole fucking thing. But we got two stables that have the exact same endings, except for one is a mid-carder and like the emo version of the other. That's all it is.
How much do you want to bet that at whatever match Cody and Roman face off next, looking back on it, I think making the call for Cody to win at WrestleMania was the right choice, but I also see them wanting Roman to get one more WrestleMania win. So I can see him losing the titles at SummerSlam. But how much do you want to bet that something's going to be put in place where nobody's going to be allowed at ringside? They're going to ban anybody from ringside. We've seen it before. All these fuckery finishes. Cody made a big point of it the other day that the last time he talked to Roman that, like he practically took him on 2-on-1 anyways. So I'm not going to be surprised if we don't get a situation where stipulations put in place that the Bloodline's not going to be allowed at ringside, and then Paul Heyman's going to try something and get popped by Cody, and then it's going to set up a potential spear that Cody's going to dodge and then hit the crossroads, finish the match.
If you called this, I'm going to be mad, but I'm also going to be impressed. But
it'll be the Tism. Nephew, what do you think?
Honestly, sorry. Go ahead, nephew.
Great points all the way around. We love them. Keep going.
Just so exquisite with your words.
Yeah. Keep
I just
keep
felt
it
it
going.
hard on my leg. That is wonderful.
You're fired.
All right. So, I forgot what I was going to say. The fart kind of took me off course there. But
that's the other Tism part.
Where was we at again? Say it again.
We just talked about the fuckeries at the end of the match, the stables.
Back on it. So there's a lot of stuff going on TikTok right now. It's kind of been eating at me with some opinions about Roman.
Is it getting some of that turkey?
No, it's not that one.
That peas, give me them peas.
No, it's them. Everybody comparing him to Edge, JBL, Randy Orton, and I'm forgetting the fourth guy. Like the big heels from the Attitude Era and the not Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression Era, and a little bit of the PG Era. The difference between Roman and those guys is whenever they told them to cut the bullshit and the interferences, those guys still won. They still won, and they cut the shit. They beat the fuck out of whoever they were in a match with, or they just straight up lost. But it wasn't by like lack of trying. It wasn't a squash match. You get your 30-minute classics,
Like we said.
Not me.
Not necessarily big meaty men slapping me.
Big meaty men. But that's the thing though, right? So we talked about that last time. If Roman goes on for 3,000 days, but he beats everybody cleanly and just powerhouses it, cool. Whatever.
Oh.
I'm all about it.
If he did that at WrestleMania, I'm okay. I'm okay with him winning.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like one of those things where Cody dominates the whole match and then Roman turns the tide and gets a, whatever. Cool. Hey, man, I'll take it. You know what I mean? But it's the fuckery finishes.
Yeah.
It's going, oh, here we go. Oh, wait. Here comes a super kick. Oh, there's the spike. Oh, there's the spear. Now we're done. Awesome. You're building up a great story to fucking flatten it out.
Yeah. I mean, if we get Roman versus Cody at SummerSlam and Roman just beats the piss out of him, or like you said, there's a late match rally, does it make up for WrestleMania? No. Does it make us feel a little bit better about Roman? Maybe. But he's only in a match once a fucking month.
He wrestles at the pay-per-views.
Like
he's got that top dog.
When is the last clean Roman win? Does anybody remember?
The one before Drew.
So what was that, a KO?
I don't know. That was before Solo showed up and ruined everything.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say this, and this is my hot take. I should have had this earlier, but it just hit me. He's no better than Logan Paul right now. Only pay-per-views.
I'd say Logan Paul's better. His matches, have an entertaining start and finish.
Well, I'm talking about in terms of workload. He's no better than Logan right now. Just let that one sink in for a little bit.
So is his last clean win on Daniel Bryan?
Holy fuck.
God damn.
Really?
I think so.
That'd be almost 2 years ago by now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 2021.
Who was before Drew? Was it Brock?
Oh, I just clicked out of it. Let me go back. Hold on.
It was Brock. Because
Brock?
it was at SummerSlam.
Yeah, Brock would have been a clean win.
No, it wasn't.
No, wasn't? I don't remember.
They piled shit on him at SummerSlam with the Usos and super kicked the shit out of him for like a solid 10 minutes.
Okay, but like Brock brought in a whole fucking cherry picker tractor type ordeal.
Yeah, but that didn't really do much. It was just kind of, it was a novelty. They picked the ring up in a corner.
I thought it was cool.
It was cool.
All right. So
that was the last Cole Roman match we've had, though. Oh no, I take that back. The Drew match was cool until the end.
Hold on a second. I got the list here.
We rarely fact check on here, so bear with us.
Are we supposed to speak facts here?
Well, so
I thought this was like the fake liberal media, son.
It looks that his last clean win.
To Fox News, brother.
It looks like it's fucking Daniel Bryan.
Ain't no fucking way.
Like solo Daniel Bryan or like the Daniel Bryan Edge match?
No, hold on a second. I'm trying to look for title defense because regular matches don't really count in my books. It might have been Goldberg in 2022.
Oh, that's. I love Goldberg, but.
The list I'm looking at right now.
Goldberg. We sick of that old fucker.
Hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Look, I'm just saying he super kicked Bret Hart's head into the third fucking row. All right.
I wish he would have kicked it a little harder because he's not doing nothing but bitching now.
So what I'm looking at says Jey Uso at the Clash of Champions. Jimmy threw in the towel. Braun Strowman was clean on SmackDown. Jey Uso in Hell in a Cell. Jimmy in submission for Jey to say I quit. Kevin Owens was a Jey and Jimmy interference in TLC 2020. Kevin Owens on SmackDown was a Jey interference. Kevin Owens in Royal Rumble 2021. Paul Heyman interference. Daniel Bryan Elimination Chamber 2021. Roman attacked immediately after the match, but clean. Daniel Bryan Fastlane Jey interference. Daniel Bryan and Edge Jey interference. Daniel Bryan SmackDown clean. Cesaro Backlash clean. These are in 2021. Edge at Money in the Bank 2021. Seth Rollins interference. John Cena SummerSlam 2021 was clean. Finn Balor on SmackDown September 3rd. Jey and Jimmy interference. Finn Balor Demon Extreme Rules 2021. Jey and Jimmy interference. Brock Lesnar Crown Jewel in 2021. Bloodline Sami Zayn SmackDown. Brock Lesnar interference. Seth Rollins lost by DQ. Goldberg Elimination Chamber 2022 was clean. Brock Lesnar WrestleMania 38. Paul Heyman interference. Riddle on SmackDown was clean, and then so these are the last like ones in recent. So Brock Lesnar 2022 SummerSlam, the Bloodline and Austin Theory interference. Drew McIntyre Clash at the Castle solo interference. Logan Paul Crown Jewel was the Bloodline interference. Kevin Owens at Royal Rumble was Sami interference, and then Sami Zayn Elimination Chamber 2023 Jey interference, and then you had WrestleMania with solo interference. So all in all, he's had like 5 clean matches in like the last 2 years.
That's fucking rude.
Yeah. And credit to
the third result
the
on
WWE,
Ken's Google search.
Yeah, it's the WWE community on Reddit. So, yeah, there's 1, 2-ish, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total clean matches in 2 years. What the shit?
Like the clean win, but you everybody join in and jump him afterwards. Like I'm cool with that. You beat him clean,
right?
Bro.
Yeah.
Like if they did that to Cody at WrestleMania, I'd probably handle it a little bit better.
I think we all would have. But it was almost too poetic. Solo comes down, gets kicked out from ringside for interfering, and then The Usos come down, which causes Kevin Sami to come down. You're like, oh, he's been saved. No, here comes Solo, Crown Jewel 2022, in his hoodie jacket, jumping over the barricade. What? I thought he was one of the regular people. Fucking. Anyways, sorry about my TED talk there. That was a lot longer than I wanted it to be, but I'm just kind of over this.
Yeah, it was needed though. It was needed. What do y'all think the next time we actually see Roman on a regular weekly show?
Build up to
I think we'll see him once before Backlash, and that will be a backstage appearance talking to Paul Heyman about the triple threat tag match that's going to take place. I just have a feeling.
Yeah, and they're all going to be sitting around a giant TV about 6 inches away from it, like watching it like they actually give a shit.
Yeah. And then when they lose, that's going to be the dissension in the bloodline. Oh no. What's Roman going to do? He'll lose to Cody because he's.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I say that we got to go through. I hate that we got to go through all this just to get to that. You know what I mean? Like, Cody Rhodes literally, like, led merchandise sales, like, is the face of the company right now, like.
Yeah.
And he's not qualified now because of what? He came back.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Very fine. Go ahead. Go off, bud.
If we wanted to do a slow burn of Cody, have him start with the Intercontinental or U.S. Championship. This is just a waste of fucking time.
Well, here's the thing, and I'm trying to stay positive and follow the story and stuff, even though I'm bitching and complaining. But I'm fine with the pissed off Cody now, right? We had the undesirable to undeniable. Like, we had the motivated Cody, but now we're getting the pissed off Cody. So, like, cool. Let's see how this goes. Because that promo was more like, I'm over this shit. Let's hash this out. Let's get it over with versus finish the story. Okay, cool. Now we're going to get a motivated, pissed off Cody. I like it. Do I think he beats Brock?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? With Vinnie Mac in charge, you don't know.
Yeah, but
Vinnie Mac doesn't even fucking know. He'll change it 6 times during the match.
But Brock's always been as cooler, though.
I'm going to stick with what I said. After WrestleMania, we're watching the John Cena arc of 2012, 2013 all over again. Loses WrestleMania 28. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. We've had worse John Cena storylines.
But doing this with Cody now makes that storyline mid. So I agree with Dakota on that. Yeah, if they find a different way, different superstar, but to have it be Brock, who has no ties to Roman anymore because he can't even face him for the championships, it made that whole storyline for Cena mid. And I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but son of a, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it would have made more sense if Brock attacked Roman. Because, I mean, if he attacks Roman, that makes it easier for Cody to win. That means he has another shot at the title. But we're not using logic to book these fucking shows anymore. We got Vinnie Mac and we got Senior Vinnie Mac back in the back with that fucking stash. But
I just really hope that this Endeavor company really starts listening to the fans and keeps Vince out of fucking creative.
They already are to an extent. Because last week we got nothing but promos and dog shit. And this week we got a hell of a lot of matches and not too much talking.
I think Cody's one of the only promos, right?
That
like
Bailey
promo.
That Bailey and Dom and Ray.
But, yeah, that started the show. So, I mean, I don't mind a good combination of both. I don't mind the storytelling, the promos and stuff. But like you said, the last couple of episodes of everything has been fucking just let me get on the mic. Let's talk for 7 minutes. Let's send Seth Rollins out to the ring and send him right back with nothing. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we haven't had this many like SmackDown and Raws that have just been flat out unwatchable in a little bit.
It's
like the Raw or the SmackDown before WrestleMania. It felt like they or it was the week before WrestleMania. I felt like they mailed every bit of that in. I'm still pissed off about that SmackDown. Like, imagine if we paid money to go see that.
I'd walk that halfway through.
I wouldn't be on this podcast right now. I would have wrapped us around a tree on the way home. John, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, fun
that's one of
story
those.
for like a fun story. We hit a deer on the way home from that.
That Raw, yeah, we sure the fuck did.
Oh, it was Raw. I forgot. Yeah.
Look, it's our other buddy Yule's fault because he didn't want to go to Stooges. He wanted to go to Waffle House. We go to Stooges, we no hit deer.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that concludes this week's episode.
Yeah, I'll do this and that. Again, thoughts and prayers to everybody affected by the shooting in Louisville yesterday. Can't stress that enough. Praying for the recovery of everybody who made it through, who's in a hospital bed right now. Big shout out to LMPD for reacting so quickly and taking that piece of shit off the earth. But yeah, transitioning out of that, make sure you give us a follow on Twitter at Cheap Pop Podcast, on Instagram at Cheap Pop Wrestling Podcast, on TikTok at Pop This Potty for the Cheap. You can finally say that with a straight face now and not having to fight it. But and then give us a like at the TNJ Sports Podcast. What'd you say?
Said I'm fighting these urges, my brother.
Yeah. And then give us a like at the TNJ Sports Podcast. Hopefully we can get them boys up to speed and get them on here with us. It's great to have Ty and Jordan, but we're working on it. A lot of scheduling conflicts. They're early morning guys. We're outside of Ken. Me and Dakota clearly aren't. But yeah, that concludes this episode. This is Hook signing out. Ken signing out.
Yep.
Say goodbye to the people, nephew.
Is nephew gonna say the famous words?
Nah, nephew's trying to stand so fucking bad it hurts him.
All right, Dakota, we'll finish this out.
Well, as always, stay toxic, kings.